What up guys, it is me, Soul of the Damned again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get another free software courtesy of our friends at Winx. So thank you very much guys. They hold these like maybe once a year, perhaps mostly at the festive season, so click the like and subscribe button because I do create these videos fairly often showing you how to get the free software. Right, it's really easy. You just click download. I won't actually download it because I already have it. So you just click run, set up, the usual stuff. And then it'll ask you to click there and it'll tell you to share on Facebook or Twitter. Usually I come down on places and websites making you jump through hoops to get your stuff. But, you know, there's really nothing to it. Just click and off you go. Right, so this is the software that's all loaded up. As you can see, it is some kind of light version. It is a light version of the full software. It wasn't last time, so that's the only thing I would say. You know, if you're gonna give it a freebie, you know, at least make it a good version of the freebie. But having said that, I can't really find any massive limitations compared to this one and the full paid version. So thank you again. It works perfectly well. It's perfectly good and it's easily usable. Right, so I'm just going to click cancel there and get rid of that. I have already registered my software, so you don't need to worry about it. Just to show you what it is, this is the main interface. As you can see, it's very simple, very basic. This is the DVD Ripper Platinum. Again, not the full version, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool anyway. What I'll do now, as you can, while I fiddle with the disc to try and put it in, as you can see, you've got your various different things. My usual computer is actually broken. The heatsink's just completely gone out the window. So I'm not actually using that one today. So I apologise if that creates any unforeseen problems during this video. So I'm gonna quickly swap it in. The disc I am using today is Pacific Rim. I mean, truly awesome film. If anyone's ever seen it. As you can see at the top there, you've got a whole myriad of different options. You've got the disc you can rip it from, or you can have an image which will look for ISOs. Yep, go away. I don't know why you'd have an ISO on your hard drive. You might as well just have the files, all of them anyway. But yeah, it gives you that option, and you can select the file if you really want. And those are your options. Very limited in you know, various different bits and bobs to muck around with, but that's fine. My last video was a giveaway for the converter, and there was a hell of a lot of things you could fiddle with, lots of different settings. It was a bit fiddly. I really prefer this kind of layout. It's really basic, really easy. Just pop it in and off you go. It doesn't seem to register the disc automatically. That's really weird. I've never met a DVD ripper that doesn't register you putting in a disc, but it's no big deal, no big problem. Just put it in and off you go. It'll come up with this screen. This is the main screen for all your different file formats. Again, if you take a look, if I just scroll down here, as you can see, it looks initially a bit confusing, but yeah, there's really nothing to it. Find your type, find the type of video you want, AVI, MP4, etc. If you're like me and you're not really that organised, you'll probably be in a rush. You want something to watch on the train, so boom, you just put it on fast, you'll rip it faster, and off you go. If you do have a bit more time, like I try to, I just can't stand watching films in poor quality. I mean, you have a Retina iPad display and you're watching some terrible pixelated film. It's just crap. And I think everybody would agree with me. If you go down here, haven't got any recently used ones. DVD backups to save the film onto your hard drive or an external hard drive or USB or whatever to take around your mate's house. These are all your devices. Sorry, if I just go back, all your devices are down there. If I just scroll down, look, it's very user-friendly interface. You have all your usual. To be absolutely honest, I have no idea what TS video is, but we'll just ignore that one. Just go back up. You've got the music, so if you just want a music from some, you know, music video or something, you got that option. Web videos, so nope, there's absolutely nothing in that, just those four, just click away. DIVX is not one I ever use. That's just my personal preference, I can't stand them. You got YouTube friendly formats. One would assume that is stream friendly. You know, every time I go to upload anything onto YouTube, it's just like, oh, learn how to use our software. You learn how to use iTunes software to make it streamable. It's just like, I'm not paying for QuickTime Pro. I'm just not doing it. I don't like QuickTime. It's just convenient, but apart from that, I don't use it. Right, I'm quite a gadget head, so I do have a few things. So we're going to Apple first. I have an iPad. iPad 4 Retina display. That should be there. It is, right there. MPEG again. Fast for low quality, high quality slightly longer, and there's your usual H.264 version format. Also have an iPod, mainly only used for music, but again, if I wanted to store videos on it, there it is. There all of it is. iPad Touch 4, 321, and then Nanos, and even Classics. So it really does have all of the major iPads and iPhones you're ever going to have. I mean, I don't think I know anybody who has an iPhone 1 or anything left. Most of those probably died or petered out by now. I also have a Sony Xperia, so I'm going to go on to the Xperia. As you can see, you have the PSP, PS3, PSVs. It just has everything, and it's all such a user-friendly format. So I suppose I'm going to be in here somewhere, and bosh, there it is. That's the Tablet Z. I know it doesn't seem to have one for normal phones. That's my only small bugbear, but the Xperia Z is 5 inches and with a full HD screen, so you don't have to use that format. You could just use any high quality format, really. Even the software comes with the phone just offers to convert it anyway, so it's really not going to be that big a deal. If you've got something else like a Samsung, you've got your Samsungs here, various ones. Let's have a look. See, Galaxies, S4s. Some obscure ones. Expresses, I know of. Trend 2 Duos. Notes, so it's got the tablets there. It's just got a whole myriad of different things. I mean, I don't even recognize some of those models. We must be going back quite a few years. But then you have just your generic mobile formats there. If we go back, Acer phones. If we go back all the way back, go to here. Microsoft devices. Got your tablets. Again, more of an Apple kind of guy when it comes to tablets. Not that Android and Windows doesn't have its advantages, it's just Apple's so much more established. It has a better everything, really, just because it's been around longer. There will come a time. Xbox Video there. If you're like me, you do have an Xbox One already, but you might just be sticking with your 360 for now. It's got all those formats. All of those, all the way down there. Yep, Xbox, and Xbox One. So, no problem with compatibility there. Zune videos, I've personally never used. I know friends who have, and they say they got no problems with it. Facebook videos, as I said before, nothing in that. That is all 4 options. I don't know why you would specifically need a friendly version for Facebook, because, well, it's just a normal file, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not the best person to ask when it comes to the dynamics of different file formats. I'm just going to pick one straightforward, bog standard one. I'm going to put it on my iPad. It's an iPad 4, so we'll go down to the bottom, new iPad 4, MPEG, and that way it will be compatible with my phone as well. I'm going to leave it high because, as I said, there's nothing worse than watching a film on a screen capable of so much more, and then you're just watching some pixelated piece of rubbish that you're just like, what the hell is that supposed to be? Right, let's have a look. So we'll go okay to that. These are the various titles of the DVD. You don't really need to care about this. It will select the one that's longest. Obviously the 2 hours 5 is not going to be a trailer or a special feature or anything. It's going to be the main film. If you did want a particular part of the disc, like a trailer or a bonus content thing in the menus, then you just have to play it on a DVD. Scroll down here, you find the title by looking on your DVD player, find the title, look at it, bosh, off you go. I'm going to leave all of that off because I really don't want anything else. Apart from this, just take a quick round, merge files, I don't want any of that. Use high quality engine. I'm going to click it. I might regret doing so. As I said, this computer is not my powerful one. So I'll just see how it goes, really, to be honest with you. Yeah, you might as well use all 4 cores. It might speed it up. And then I'm just gonna click. And I will get back to you guys when this is finished. I'll spare you having to watch it count down. Okay, so it's analysing that one title. Tells you everything you want to know here. Duration. Current time. So that's how far it is through the disc already. Wow, that's going quite quickly for a DVD ripper, actually. I have used other DVDs. I've used one called Magic DVD Ripper. I've got a video on it. I've used Amosoft DVD Converter Ultimate, which is like 60 quid software. So that's a really brilliant one. I've used in the past. I use this one, and I have used one more. I think it's Zillisoft or something. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. But this by far does have the nicest user interface. It doesn't bombard you with ridiculous levels of complicated clasps and different duals you can screw with to get the different qualities or pixels, or Magic DVD Ripper is one I like. It's the one I had first. It's the one I bought first. But it even gives you the option to toggle with the hertz in the audio. It's just a mind-boggling array of different features. And unless you really know what you're doing, you don't really want to screw around with it. I did, and I regretted doing so because I wasted like several days trying to get it back to acceptable levels where I could actually watch something that it outputted. As you can see, it gives you a nice little countdown, 20 minutes. That's pretty quick, to be honest. Remember, we set it to slow for high quality videos, and it's still telling me only 20 minutes. My other softwares would take 20 minutes just for standard quality. If I used Amosoft or Magic DVD Ripper and told it to do good quality, we are talking about 30 to 40 minutes easily. If this does it in 20 minutes, it's already miles ahead of the competitors. So, I mean, yeah. Look how quick it's going. It's just great. Yep, so that is that. It's all going. You can... To be absolutely honest with you, I've never understand why some people want to shut down their computer down once you've finished doing something. It's just like, if you finish converting, don't you want to stick it on your iPod immediately or something? Why do you want to do that? Anyway, that's that. It's all going. I'm going to get back to you guys once it's finished and we can see the end result. Hi guys, welcome back. It did take 20 minutes. I did keep an eye on it. I mean, I didn't watch it constantly, but the countdown was nice and smooth and it's very accurate, unlike some softwares. I played with some and they're still going 5 minutes after they said it was supposed to be finished. So, brownie points there. Obviously it's not a big thing, but it's nice to know they've actually gone into the effort of making such a quality program. I realised in the last video I haven't really shown much of this screen, so I'm just gonna show you a few things. This is all the jargon I told you about. Some programs will hit you with like all of this to fiddle with straight away. If you don't care about this, like I don't, like I have no idea what 2-channel audio codec is. I have no idea what it is, and I don't really care either. Frame rates, I suppose, quality, different formats, but obviously it's all preset to the maximum or the best that format, that style can get. So obviously if you want something else, you just choose something else. You don't fiddle with that. It's just no point. you'll just change it. Just change it away from what it is now. You choose something else, something generic, more suited to your needs. If we go to edit here, this is quite an interesting feature. When it loads, which it will do eventually, you have there's just a clip, just a preview of the film. As you can see, you can sort of scroll it anywhere. You can also have things like you can also have subtitles. Obviously, if you needed subtitles, you don't have to come into here. You can just click over there. Crop. I'm not sure why you would want to crop a particular film. I don't know. I suppose there's possibilities. I mean, you know, it's nice to know you got the option, even though, for the love of God, I don't know why you would want to trim a film, because that just seems weird. But yeah, again, it's nice to know that you can do it. The software's in no way limiting to what it allows you to do. Again, this bit, it's very much the same as that. You can scroll up, scroll along it. Ooh. You just pause it there once it finishes siphoning through it. Right, well that's and you can take pictures apparently if you click that. Oh, that's a nice shot. Look at that. And then you go in that. You should be there. Again, not okay. So the quality apparently isn't great. I mean, you know, that might just be the quality anyway. It's on the screen for like a split second. You're not really going to notice. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you know, it's again, it's something you can do. It's a nice little feature that maybe if you want it as a background. So if we go into that, you could probably set it as a background and have it there. But again, don't know why you'd want to, but it's nice to know it's there. So now we're going to just take a quick look at the video. Now, something I should say about this one is that I never saw anything for... There were subtitles, but some films have subtitles in them, you know, like when they talk a different language or, you know, something like I'll show you here. Some softwares won't pick that up automatically. You do have to tell it there are subtitles in this film. You have to pick up, and that can be really fiddly. I've had that in the past with one of my other softwares, and it's fiddly to get through. I mean, it's not terrible, but you'll have to select the right one through the drop down box, and it's just no good. So if we can go back here, see if we can find some subtitles. Just keep going back. I think what we want really is the part where he... Yeah, here we are, I think. Right, okay. Right, let's see what happens. Alright, so he's talking. There's no sound on this, so I didn't set my recording software up for it. Not that you're really going to want to watch it. But hey! There you are. It picks up in film subtitles as a, you know, automatically. That's brilliant, because I have had to play around with it in the past with other softwares, and it's just a pain. It's like, it's not something you think about. When I chuck Lord of the Rings in, I don't think, oh no wait, there's subtitles because they're speaking Elvish. You just want it. You want it there, and it is there. So that's brilliant. Right, and you saw the quality. The quality's pretty good actually. I really like that. I'm gonna put that straight on my iPad. But yeah, so that's basically the software in a nutshell. It's really simple, user friendly. Again, if you don't care about all these different weird options, then you don't have to. It knows what it's doing. It sets it up for you. All you need to do is know which output you really want the file in. I would show you a image ISO, but there's really nothing to show. It puts the entire disk into a single several gigabyte file. It's not something you would put on your iPhone or anything, any touch devices. You would simply have it on your computer, and it would have all the trailers and the menus and the extra bonus content, and it would have everything on there. So that's just like a backup. If you want it on your computer, that's it. Obviously, if you go into here, DVD backups, obviously you can have only the file you want, only the film, just as a single file document if you want it on your computer, or as say through the ISO, you can have the entire thing. It just, you can play around with it to your heart's content. It doesn't limit you, even though it's only a light version of the software. That's the only thing I'd come back to now. It is a light version, but it's not one of those dumbass annoying programs that goes, hey, we got a free demo for you, come try our software, and it only gives you 5 minutes. It gives you the entire film. There is the entire film there you saw, and it's an awesome quality. The only thing that I can really tell, I mean, feel free to comment and tell me I'm wrong, but the only difference I can tell is that this free version won't be updatable. I think that's it. I think even though it comes with that, which obviously there is, yeah, it comes up with this, which is buy full version video software, enjoy lifetime free upgrades. That's, DVDs will occasionally change their format. They will change their encryption and the way that they work, and your software won't always pick it up. But having said that, I've only ever encountered that with one of my softwares. It's happened to me once in like the last 7 years, so it's no big deal. If you're going to use it for a lifetime, then yeah, absolutely buy it, because you don't need to worry about it. You just click update and off you go. But if it's just you probably just get away with this. I mean, there's really no limitations to this non-bought version. You know what I mean? There's just nothing wrong with it. It is great in every way, and I quite like it. Yeah, so that's the video in essence. Please guys, remember, it takes 2 seconds to click the like button. It doesn't take 2 seconds to make it. You know what I mean? There's editing and there's recording and there's setting up my computer, setting up the softwares, my Blue Snowball microphone. There's all of that. So please guys, hit the like button. I mean, it really doesn't take 2 seconds. Hit the subscribe button. As I say, I do these regularly. I get an email from a very nice person in Winx saying, can you make a video for us about our new software? And it's like, yeah, absolutely, why not? I mean, it is limited offer. It is free during the Easter break, Easter holiday, if you into that. And it's just brilliant. I mean, anyone who wants an iPhone, anyone who has an iPhone, iPad, Sony, Samsung, whatever, there are hundreds of them. You're going to want your films, and I mean, why the hell should you buy a film twice? If you have it on DVD, here's some free software which is brilliant to put it on your device. I mean, don't buy it twice. Seriously, it's right there. So, thanks guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do, because I have to say this is fast becoming one of my favourite softwares. And I hope to see you in my next video. I do have a walkthrough of Tomb Raider, which is one of my most favourite games on the 360. As I say, my heatsink to my other computer which runs my capture card is currently broken, so there may not be a few videos for a week or so, but as soon as I get it fixed, I'll be back full production and you can follow me there. So please click the like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching guys. Good night.